tough on Steph tonight?
What's that?
What did Phoenix do to make things so tough on Steph tonight?
They did a great job on Steph. Bridges was all over them, and they did a lot of switching. They stayed home, when he was off the ball, and the good looks that he did have, he didn't get them to knock. He didn't knock them down, so he never found a rhythm. But I thought their defense had obviously a lot to do with that. They were really, really good.
What, in your estimation, ended up being the separation during the second half?
Well, we had 23 turnovers. Our offensive execution was really, really poor. They frustrated us. With the pick and roll, they did a really good job on Steph and Draymond in the pick and roll, and it just didn't feel like we executed some of the other stuff, that we were trying to run. And it felt to me like we were in a rush that whole game, especially in the first half. We were constantly in a rush, and against a great defensive team, if you're in a rush, you're going to turn it over, and that's what we did.
How much of their defensive success was it Ayton in the way, he got out on the perimeter pretty well, and obviously, he's a big presence in there.
Yeah, Ayton did a great job, on the switches when he was out on our shooters, and then, like I said, I thought Bridges did a really good job on Steph, and they've got a lot of, good long defenders, strong defenders. Crowder and Chris Paul, both really strong, and Cam Johnson. They've got length, and we switch a lot, and they took us out of a lot of our stuff.
There was a lot made of this matchup going into it. Did it feel like a playoff preview to you?
It was a great crowd here at the Footprint Center. Everybody was up and fired up, and it was really, really fun to feel that atmosphere, that environment. And I thought for the most part we competed well and hung in there. I mean, we were right there until the final few minutes, and had our chances, despite the fact that it's obviously a very poor night for us offensively. So, but I give them credit. They were the better team. They deserved to win. Their home crowd was great, but fun to be back in this type of atmosphere.
You mentioned